module for multi-threading. Threading is the module. So threading class, threading module contains which class? Threading class contains which module? Which class? Thread class is there. Okay. So let me take today. I will take up that multi-threading. We will do this completion now. So coming to that multi-threading. So I think it is going on. Yeah. So there I will go for the multi-threading. Creating threads is going on. Creating threads is going on. Already we are in the discussion of that only. Number of ways to create a thread. Number of ways to create a thread. How many ways are there to create a thread? 3 approaches are there to create a thread. How many approaches are there, Ma? 3 approaches are there. What is the difference between normal program and then multi-threading program? Have you seen any difference in my class? Have you seen any difference in my class? What is the difference, Ma? What is the difference you have seen in my class? Yes. Execution time is a major difference. If I go for normal programming, it takes more time. If I take thread-based programming, it will take less execution time. So wherever there is a chance of getting multiple operations want to execute simultaneously, we go for the concept of multi-threading. So that is a basic, that is a powerful advantage of multi-threading. Yes. Now let us go for one more discussion. I want to go for it. So we are in the discussion of that only. Creating a thread without using any class, something like this. That is called a functional programming approach. Functional programming approach we will be calling it. So I hope you are understanding this discussion also in my class. Is this discussion is clear, Ma? Is this syntax is clear? Yes, this syntax is clear. I will write the functions inside of it because this threading has to be carefully taught in the class. So this syntax is clear. So even if you want, I will just go for one more example after my completion of these things. So second one, I will go for it. Object-oriented approach. Object-oriented approach, I will go for it. So if you want, I will give you one small example also. One small example, which is last class I gave you. One more time, I will go for executing this. Second part, I will go for it. Second part. Creating a thread with creating a thread with the class by inheriting thread class. Do you know, students, one important part is there. In threading module, we have a class called thread. I will write this information. This is the second approach we are going to call it as. We are going to call it as a second approach. So also very important. In threading module, we have a I'm writing. In threading module, we have a class. We have a class called thread. We have a class called thread. Thread class is there. So with the thread class, we are going to develop it. How do you develop it? See, I will write the steps here. Steps I will write it. So what are the steps I am going to write it? Just carefully look at it. So there I will write example. I will try to tell you class, something like a caviar, class caviar. Caviar class want to develop multi-threading application. Object-oriented approach. Just now I told you object-oriented approach. This caviar class want to develop thread-based application. I need to write thread. You know inheritance already in my class. Do you know inheritance in my class, Ma? Do you know inheritance in my class? Yes. So what is the thread here? Thread is a class present in which module? Threading module. So once thread class is coming, what is coming from thread class? It's the data members. Its complete methods are coming into caviar class. What we are doing in thread class, one method is there, Ma. One method is there. That method we have to override compulsory. That method is def. Method name is called run method. Run. Even in Java also, run method is there. It is looking like a Java approach only. It is taking self. Self is a parameter. There you need to write the logic. How I will write the logic? You see, for for example, I in range of for I in range of 1 comma 11 1 comma 11, I will print that I value. I value printed. So this run method. So run is a method. In this run method, always you must write the logic which is executed by the thread. This is the second way of developing the multi-threading application. How you can execute, sir, this one? How do you execute? K is equal to KVR of. K is an object of this one. I will call simply K dot start. How do you start the thread? By calling the start method. Once you call start method called with respect to K. K is an object of KVR class. Control goes to KVR class looking for the run method. Because internally start is calling the run method. So this will execute. Let me show you this part. Here. Or let us go to the Python program here. Now, directly go to this because it's an important discussion mark. Second approach is also important. So coming to that point here, or instead of printing this value, or I will write 1 to 5. This logic I will explain separately. I am from child thread. I will write child thread. I will write child thread. Then coming to the main program, this is main program. Execute it. This is called, one more time I will give thread, that is thread example 4.py. Thread example 4.py. Some file names I am giving. I will just save it. Go to the location, thread example 4 only. Okay, right. So give this thread example 4. Coming to the command prompt, G colon KVR Python. So say something like 4 p.m. Multi-threading here. Yes. So there I need to go for executing. I need to execute. So let us go to the execution part. By thread example 4. Inconsistent state of step number 5. Line number 5. Name thread is not defined. Okay, I need to import what? From threading. Import star. Now you see, guys. So I am from child thread. If you want, you can write one small also. Time dot sleep off. So something like 2 seconds. So import time. Import what? Time. Now you see the execution. This is also one more kind of thing. I am from child. For every 2 seconds, one value will be displayed. For every one value will be displayed. I hope that this is clear for you. Dear students, am I clear? Confirm, ma'am. This is called second way of development of thread. I will do some examples on this. Today we will do this. Right? So it is done. So next I want to go for, this is the approach. What is the approach here? What are the steps here? See, choosing the class name. First step is what? Steps I am saying. Choose the class name. Programmer defined class name. I will say. Choose the programmer defined class name. Second one is what? The programmer defined class must inherit the programmer defined class must inherit must inherit must inherit must inherit thread class of threading module. Yes. Next, the third part is what? What is that? What should I do? Third part. Can anybody can tell me? Ma? What is the third step, please? Third step. Already we know. Yes. Override. Very good, ma. Override. The words you forget already. Override the method run method. Override the method run. Override the method run. Override the method run. Override the method run. Okay. Then this method I need to override. Override the method run with the logic. With the logic which is executed by thread done. So now this is a small skeleton example. I can say small example. And always keep in mind one simple thing. I am always using one method, start method. When I'm saying start, run is choosing. When I'm saying start, run is choosing. Like when you are going for participating in the running race, I'm going to say start. When I say start, you are going to choose the run operation, something like that. I will explain this functions very shortly. We will go after this discussion. Is the second approach is clear? You can do the programming, either functional approach if you want, you can go for the normal programming. If you want to do what? Normal approach, this approach, you can go for this. Okay, this is one kind of discussion here. Okay, so third approach I want to go for it. Third approach, let me complete it. Creating a thread without inheriting thread class. Creating a thread without using thread class. How it is done? It is also one important. You can say very easily, ma. You can say very easily. Creating a thread without inheriting thread class. So this is also object oriented approach only. Super example. This is also. So see what is that example. Same kind of stuff. Directly let me show you the example part. Others I will take Python here. Now I am saying class caviar. Inside of it I will say what is that? Defo something like method called show. This is called method called show, right? Method called show. I am defining my own method. That's it. I am defining my own method. I am not going to take any approach like this. Tell me now. I will define there the logic whatever it's defined. Therefore, I am from what is that? I am from child. I am child thread. How it is executing? I will connect. I am child thread. Yeah. Then I will say as usual time dot sleep of 2. Then as usual I will import time without inheritance. I am not inheriting. Only class is defined. Ramesh. Without inheritance, there is no thread class. Previously, what is that? Class caviar of thread inheritance. Here, without inheritance. This approach is without inheritance. Here I will write comment without inheritance. Previous one is what? With inheritance here. So this is with inheritance. This is overriding run method. Here only overriding run method. Here no overriding, nothing. Just take whatever method you like. Take your own method. Then coming to this one main program I am writing. Dear students, tell me how do you do it? T is equal to threading dot threading dot, or I will go for here import. Import, or I say from threading, import star. Directly I will use it. Tell me this first. Tell me how do you do it? You tell me how do you do it? I just want to know how do you do it. Think about the syntax number one. Already you know. Very good, Marindam. Very good. You got it. But now sentence you need to say. What I am asking you need to say. What I am asking you need to say. Line number 12 you fill it up. Good, Arindam. Tell me line number 12 you fill it up. 12 I want to know. So you need to write a thread of all of you. See the first one what I am going to say. What I did here. Threading dot thread. I imported threading thread of. What is that now? See, target is equal to function name. Args name is equal to the function name. Args is equal to tuple format you need to say. So I'm going to this place. This part. Threading. Target is equal to. I'm saying this part. What is that? Target is equal to. I'm writing something like this. What is the function name? Tell me. What is the function name? Show. I'm writing show. Function name is show. And no parameter is taking now. No parameter is taking. That's why I'm not writing anything. So that is nothing but close. Target is equal to show. Right? So next what I will do? T dot. What is that? Show. T dot start. T dot start I need to say. And this show method you see. Show method is an instance method. How I will call it? With respect to the object. So what I do is KVR k is equal to KVR. I need to say K dot. I will say K dot. That means instance method. How do I call instance method generally? With respect to object. That object I created. Target function I created. It is not a functional approach. It is an object-oriented approach. So show function called with respect to the object name. Of which class? This one. So T is linked with T dot show. K dot show. Show method is a method called with respect to K. K is an object of KVR. So T dot start when you say PVM will have a link directly go to the KVR class because K dot show you said. Show method is present in the KVR. This will execute. Sleep is written here. Sleep is written. Moreover, I will write one small for loop also. I forget to write for loop. For I in range of 1 comma or just 5 I will write it. So thread dot sleep also I will write. So thread example 5 dot 5. Thread example 5 dot 5. Save this. Right. Now you execute 5 dot 5. So see that I am child thread. It is going to come into this point. So I hope that you people got completion of it. Ultimately, you people understand how many ways are there to create a thread. Is my explanation is clear? No run method, nothing. Is my explanation is clear, ma? How many ways are there? Please confirm because these are very, very important. Creating a thread without using any class. Functional programming. Creating a thread with class. By inheriting from thread class. Yes. Next, creating a thread without inheriting thread class. Object oriented approach only. These are the multiple ways. Dear students, that example I will just bring it. I will just write as an example part here. So any one of the approach you can take care. So this is called one example. Now, moreover, dear students, try to follow me carefully. Here I am saying, create a thread without using inheriting thread class. Now, here what is the steps, sir? Steps I am going to write it. Steps. because these steps they will ask you in the interview point of view. Interview point of view, they will ask you. What is that now? What is that? Choose the programmer defined class. Here the steps are there. Those steps I will take. Those steps I will take and I will modify. Create a programmer defined class. The programmer defined class need not to inherit from the programmer defined class need not to inherit from that. The programmer defined class name should contain. I will write should contain any method with a logic which is executed by child thread. Which is executed by what thread? Child thread. Right. Other thing you need not worry about it. Only one thing. See, choosing the class name, choosing the method name, which is containing some logic. Next, what we will do? In the main program, create an object of a thread class. Creating an object of thread class by specifying the target. So that is the last point. That is anyhow you are going to do by using this part. In the main program, you will take care about that. Here also I am writing only main program entries we are writing. Here also only the statement we are defining. Right? So here, first point I will write one small sentence. In this approach, we define any normal method, normal function with the logic executed by thread. So if I take an example here, def show normal function only. So I will write for I in range of 1 comma R5 just 5, and I hope that you are following. Saying that print I am writing. I am child thread. This is the one. Time dot sleep. Just example 2. This we are just targeting to this place. What is the targeting? Main program I will write. What is the main program which I am writing here? Main program is T1 is equal to threading dot or thread of. Directly you can write whatever you like it. You already know. Target is equal to what is my function name? Show. I need to write show. Here you see I am not calling any type of object name because it's a functional approach. Last one you see how I am calling it with respect to k.show. K is an object of one class. We are calling with respect to that. Here also we are calling just like a normal function. So I hope it is clear. The complete syntax is done. Complete syntax I will write first. Here I am writing the syntax. So with this, we completed how many number of approaches are there to deal with the threads. Are you understanding, Amma? Come on, fast. Are you okay with this? Fine. So coming to the point of it. Yes, ma. Satish, I am very much clear, ma. From my side, it's a very much clear. So it's very much clear. Is there any sound is coming from my in my mic? Any sound is coming? No. So it is I already said you. Problem is, if any problem is there, problem will be there completely from my system. If no problem, it is at your side, the problem will be there. So let me go to what are the functions present inside of this kind of things? What are the functions which are present inside of this kind of thing? So I just want to go for it. Now, next I will introduce something like this. Look at now some of the functions. Threading is a module. Threading is a module. So module name is threading. Module name is threading because we are using that functions, but I did not specify the name of the functions. I want to tell you the name of the function. Small incomplete things I will do it. Then we will go for some examples now. Yes. Now let us start. We know threading is a module which contains some functions and one class also it is going to contain. What are those things? Now let us start. So we know that threading is a module which contains what do we call functions, which contains functions comma class and properties. Properties means data, variables, contains variables. I will tell you what are those variables which are present inside of variables. Now first I will talk about the functions. First I will talk about functions in threading module. Yes. What are the functions present in threading module? Right. So functions present in threading module. The first function which is present here. Is called what? Current thread which we used in the class. Once again I will use it, not an issue. Current thread. See, one function I am using. Module is a collection of functions, variables and classes. Current thread. What is the purpose of this one? What do you understand about from this current thread? Come on, fast. Passenger train, running like a passenger train. Sorry, explaining slowly. Now you are sleeping or not, I don't know. What are you doing? Current thread function is giving you what? That will give you main thread. Okay, right. This function is used for, I'm writing the description also here. This function is used for obtaining the, I'm writing, this function is used for obtaining the thread, which is by default running, called main thread. I will write within the double quotes. Main thread, which is by default called main thread. We have to write like this, main thread. Sir, how you got it? In the example part I shown you. Once again I will show you. Yes, ma. Let me go for it. Yes, ma. Kaushal Tata. Yeah. 1 minute you see. 1 minute. So obtaining something like what? Current thread. Current.py. Now I am writing small example. Here only directly I will print. I am from Python program. Strictly speaking, all our programming languages from the Java onwards, which is available nowadays, are all containing what? Thread-based languages only we are having. T is equal to, or directly I can write it. What is that now? Import threading. I will write threading dot current thread. Current underscore thread, which I said to you. Current underscore thread. 1 minute more. Just listen. Current underscore thread. We will check it whether we have multiple things or not. Whether we have multiple methods or not, we will just think about it. Current.py. So let us execute current.py. So current.py. So I'm writing current.py. So we got, I did not print that. Let me print that. T is returning. Thread is returning. So print name of thread, which is printing a big story. Name of thread is equal to comma T I will print. See the big story, it will print. Big story. So it is going to print a big story is printed. I want to know this type of thread. This type of thread I want to print it. So for that, we will write t dot get name. T dot get the name. T dot what name? Get the name. I need to write t dot get the name. I can write t dot get the name, which is going to give you the main thread. Let me check it out whether we will write like this or not. We will check it out whether we have multiple methods or not. Multiple methods may be there. So here we are having like this also. We checked it. We checked it. Two things are there. Either you can go like this, current thread. I applied. I applied. So I am from Python program. I applied. See that what is the logic? We are having like this. Two methods are there to find the things. So maybe that current underscore thread may be available in 3.6, 7 or like that. They are giving some simplified format. This is one thing. Are you understanding? Get name function also I got it. Get name function also I got it. If you carefully follow me guys, this is one approach. Let me go for current thread. Current thread example. 1 minute, because when I'm uploading also you should recognize easily. That's why I'm going to give you different things. Current thread example 1. I will just take it. Current thread example 1. Current thread example 1. So try to save this. Current thread example 1. Yeah. By current thread example 1, I got the result. Right. Right. Now go to the next part is one more is also there. One more is also there. What is that? Get a name I said na. Instead of get name, I can write just a name. Can you follow it? T dot name I am writing. Just a T dot name. Just a T dot name. Get name I am not writing. Get name I am not writing. See that what is the result we are getting. Same thing we are getting. Same thing we are getting. Yes, ma'am. Next tomorrow we are going to start with the NumPy and Pandas. I am going to start. NumPy and Pandas. NumPy and Pandas I am going to take. Badam Bhaskar. That will NumPy and Pandas I am going to start. That will take maximum what is that 1 week it will take. 1 week it will take. So NumPy and Pandas is the last topic. Okay na? So carefully try to understand. So I will tell you, don't ask me when it is complete. Until I satisfied, I will go on explaining the things. So if I would have been completing, I would have been telling 1 month back only it is completed. So why we are going for that? We want to go for leave you after discussing much topics. So threading dot current thread. So we written just a name. So instead of name, you can write yes ma. You only Bhaskar only I'm telling to you. So come on, tomorrow only. Karthik, tomorrow only I will start. So today I'll take up all these kind of examples. T is equal to threading dot current thread. So this is by using what? T dot name. Object dot data member. So data member is called one type of property. Data member is called one type of property containing variables, containing functions, containing class. You see this example? T dot name. T dot name. T dot name. So you see, if you want, name is printed. Default name of the default thread it is called. Name of the default thread. After that, suppose if I want to change it, T dot name is equal to KVR thread. KVR thread. I am writing KVR thread. Just I am printing that value again. Name of the thread. Just to see that what is happening. Execute it. I got. So can I change the main thread? Can I change the main thread? All of you. Can I change the main thread? Yes. So how I changed it? See, I said T dot name. You can also do these changes by using what? T dot set name. See ma, T dot set name. KVR. Just KVR I am saying. Just KVR. Set the name. Set name, get the name. Set name, get name. Indirectly I am showing with the properties, with the variables I can put into the value. With the variable I can change the value. Now I am using with the function I am changing. T dot set name. I will explain that. I will explain. So print the name of the thread. What happens, ma'am? Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Now it is printing. See, main thread is changed by using methods. How I changed it? How I changed it? I'm getting t dot set name. Set name is a function. Get name is a function. I will use get name here. T dot get name I am using. Here also I can use get name. Get name is a function. Get name is a function. So set name and get name are the functions I can use happily. Right? Coming to the point of it, set name and then get name. So two things I am getting here. Discussion you come. Current thread, or I can use like this also, no problem. What is the next function? Current thread. Current thread underscore thread. This is called one function name. Any one of the function you can use it, no issue at all. So there I am saying this function is used for obtaining the thread which is by default running, called main thread. So how do you apply it? How you applied? This is the way of doing that. So this is the way how I applied it. So import threading, current thread I applied. So example also I will continue. Example also I will continue. So here done. I applied what? Current thread. You can apply get name also. Indirectly I printed get name and I printed this example. So current thread function you understand. Next I will go for one more type of thing is there. One more type of thing is there. Set name and get name not available in the same place. Current thread function returns what? Can anybody can say current thread function returns what? Fourth one. Can you say current thread function returns what? One day I shown you already. Come on. What is the T? What is this T, ma? T value printed. T printed. What is the type of T? Printed. Not remembering that. Type of T. Type of T is equal to comma type of T. Yes. Can anybody can remember? No. If you remember, I shown you that part also. No. I shown you in the class. So already almost you forget that. Not remembering. Class. This is printing. Threading dot. Thread. Simanchal. Good. Simanchal. Dot thread. I already said in the class. Did I explain this or not? Did I show you in the class or not? Yes. Yes, sir. You shown it, sir. See, then you execute it. See, ma, it is going to be saying this as type of T, threading dot main thread, and that is of what type again? Thread type only. This itself is called thread type. Threading dot that itself is called main thread. Underscore main thread is not a class name. It is of what type? Thread class. If I write underscore, it is going to show you that part. See that? It is going to show you that T type is called what? Thread type only. So always keep in mind that thread type. So don't go further. In that thread type, T dot get name and set name are the methods present in thread class, not in threading module directly. We can't write threading dot set name, threading dot get name. We cannot write it. We have to write with respect to that. Yeah. Current thread method is done. Next, second method I am going to write it. In this program, dear students, take this part once again. I am going to say, in this case, I am going to say next program. I am saying, tell me here, I am going to say, in this case, how many active threads are there? This is a program which is running. Normally we write a Python program. In that, how many threads will be there? By default, how many threads are available? One thread only. How many threads are active? One thread only. What is that name of the thread? That thread itself is called what? Main thread only. So I will find out thread dot active count. Function name is called, see that. So print number of active threads. Number of active threads is equal to comma threading dot. What is that now? active count, active count, active count. See that what it is going to give you, what it is going to give you use. So active count, active thread example dot py, active thread example dot py. So I will just place it. I'll just place it. Execute py active thread dot py. See that only one thread is active. Only one thread is active, dear students. Now you see, let me go to that. Here I am writing, it is written. Only one thread is written. Now I'll write T1 is equal to threading dot thread of target is equal to some show. I'm writing just to show function. This is in this I'm writing def show function. I'm writing show function. I'm writing. Now what I'm doing now, print of writing. I am from show method. Show method. This is starting executing. Started executing. I am just saying starting executing. After that I am showing time dot sleep of some 10 seconds. I'm just going to say 10 seconds. Please look at that. 10 seconds. After that, completed. I am from show method, ending execution. Ended execution. Starting execution there, ending execution there. So done. I am from Python main program. Thread dot active thread. Who will execute these statements? Come on. Already we have the clarity. Tell me, who will execute these statements from here? Who will execute? Main thread. Who will execute this one? Child thread. How do you get that? How do you get it? Print name of child thread. Name of child thread is equal to directly I can write comma. What is that? Threading dot current thread dot get name. I'm writing. Just observe it. Name of the child thread. Just observe it. Name of child thread. Just observe it. What will be the answer is coming. So it is in the inside the method I called. Here inside the active count. Main thread also I will print it. Name of the main thread. Anyhow, you know the main program. So I'm just writing. So here if you want to call, you can print here also. What is that? Name of the child thread. Name of the main thread. I'm printing. Name of the main thread. Which is going to print as get name. Fine. Let us execute now. How many active threads are there? Before sleep, up to here sleep. As long as you are inside, it is active only, na? Active only. Come on, ma. Okay, threading dot. Okay, ma. Right, good. Threading dot thread. So how many threads are active now? Yes, please. How many threads are active, ma? How many threads are active? 2 threads are active. Once this ending is over, you will be seeing how many threads are active. Just let me execute, you will get it. So you see, I am what is that? I am from main thread. Here only it is, what is that example, ma? 1 minute. Comma time. Start I need to say. T1 dot start I need to say. T1 dot start. I did not start. Now see how many threads are active. Number of threads active. 2. Now child thread is executing. Right? Child thread is executing. Thread ending execution. Because it is executing, number of threads are active is called 2. Dear students, after this is before sleeping. Now I will say T1 dot join. So join method also in one case I just told you. Now I am going to give you the functionality. T1 dot join means what? the 15th line, main thread will wait until who will go and join, until who will come and join. Yes, please, who will come and join? Main thread will wait until who will come and join? Child thread will join. After that, number of active threads I will print. Number of active threads I will print. See, after joining, who completed its execution? Who completed its execution? Child thread completed execution. Once child thread completed execution, no use of it. Once child thread completed its execution, no child thread. Whose object is hand over to the garbage collector? Who hand over to whom? Garbage collector. How many are active that time? How many are active that time? Yes. Good understanding. See that number of threads active. Now your child thread is sleeping. Now after that 10 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever it is over. Number of active threads is equal to what? 1 only. Are you understanding this active part of the threads? Can you understand this active threads, all of you? Got it? Yes. Perfect. So, name of the child thread. Do you understand the name of the child thread? Kaushal, one day you asked about the child thread name, Amma. Are you understanding? Yes. How I printed? Inside the show method, you are calling that. Now, so this is a way how you can go for it. Fine. So, coming to the next. Here, this is called active threads, and then active thread function I will write. Active thread is a function name. Active count. Active count is a function name. So you have seen the example also. Active count function is written here. I will go to that here. Active count. Active count. So same as Java kind of methods only. This function gives, now I am writing the description. This function gives this function gives what? Number of threads active in execution. Which threads are actively executing, that we will write it. So how do you call it? This is the best example for it. Best example for this is this one only. So like that you can start any number of threads. Example for this is this one. Example here. Example part. Even this also I will upload in the class. Yes, done. So main program, this is called main program. Fine. So this is active count kind of thing. Next, these are the things present inside of a module called what? Module called threading. So the thread module contains which class? That class will contain some extra methods. We know that threading module contains which class? Thread class. Contains which class? Thread class. What is the definition of class? All of you. A class is a collection of everybody. A class is a collection of A class is a collection of data members, methods. How many data members are there in a class? How many data members are there in a class? 2 data members. What are those, ma? Instance data members, and one more is what? Class level data members. How many methods are there? 3. What are those 3 methods? Number 1, instance methods, class level methods, static methods. So we have discussed it. We have seen the entire description, all those things. So class contains only methods and data members. Is it containing any special thing? Constructor also will present. Is only constructor will present, anything else present? Is only anything else present inside of the class? Destructor also present. Excellent. Destructor also present. I told you destructor also. Who will execute destructor? Who will execute destructor? Garbage collector will execute. What is the syntax of garbage collector? What is the syntax of garbage collector? Good. And def underscore underscore del underscore underscore of self. Mr. Durga Prasad, no idea, Sarah. So better to write imposition 100 times. I already explained. You are saying no idea, sir. Then what idea is there? Huh? What idea is there for you? Reading or not? Fine. Unit method. Unit method. Unit method is for what? Constructor. Write the syntax, all of you. Syntax for a constructor. Def underscore underscore unit underscore underscore of self, right? I explained like anything for you people, guys. Don't forget those kind of things. Very important discussion. Very important discussion. Right? Please don't forget. Right. Now, thread class, we know that threading is a module which is going to contain, which is containing some class, and this class contains the following methods, and this class contains the following methods. Right. What are the following methods? Number one, we should schedule get name. I told you. Next, the second is called what? Set name. See, very easy. This is very easy. What is the purpose of these two functions? Right, I will write side by side. I will write get name and set name. What is this get name and set name? What is this get name and set name here? Setters and getters. Set name is for what purpose? Setting the name to the thread. Get name is for getting the name of the thread. Just for an example, I will take it. Just watch it. So I will take this thing. Just watch it. How I am going to use it. Others. So I am saying here you see. Follow me. Here I am saying just I will remove this part. P is equal to show. There I am saying I am from show method execution. I am in show method. Okay. See carefully. I am in show method execution. What I am printing here, you see. Name of the child thread. How do you call? Happily. I will say thread. T is equal to current thread. We got it. T dot get name. What it is going to print, we will show you. T1 dot start. Just a get name only I called. Schema. Set and get methods I am saying. Set get method example. Example. Okay, dot py. Fine. Save it. Done. Now look at py. I am saying set method get example 1.py. Schema. I am in the start method thread-1. This is called what? PVM generated default value. It is by default giving you what here? What is the name is coming? Thread-1. What is the name of the main thread also? If you want, you can print it. Name of main thread is equal to comma T1 dot or here I will write it. Empty is equal to I am writing current thread. Threading dot here only I will write it. This part only I will write. Threading dot current thread. This will print empty dot get the name. You see once again, empty. Main thread is printed. Child thread is also printed. Main thread is printed. Child thread is printed. I want to name their. I want to change their names. Here I will write change the I am writing change the name of main thread as a caviar and here I will write change the name of the what is that name of the child thread as something like student student student. How do you do? First main thread will do. Tell me, how do you do, ma? Can anybody can talk to me? Can anybody can talk to me? Easy for you. Come on, ma. I'm waiting for you. You can tell very easily. Who is pointing to the main thread? Empty. Who is pointing to the child thread? This one. CT means a child thread. I will take like the CT. Yes, ma. Here. Okay. So you want to change main thread? Empty dot set name. Empty dot set name of caviar. I'm writing caviar. Teacher is a parent for you. Teacher is a main thread for you. And my students are called my subthreads. So done. So name of the thread before changing. Before changing. I am writing. After changing also I will write it. After changing also I will name of the main thread. After changing. After changing. Right. You can do in different way also you can do it. No problem. You can do set name or you can do name or like that. You can do. I will show you when I come to properties. Same thing. I will do this also. This also I will do it. Where I am changing that child thread also I am changing. See, I am changing this also. CT dot student I will write. CT dot student I will write it. Easy, ma? Easy. Here name of the set name of the current thread. Name of the child thread. Name of child thread is equal to after changing. This is called what? CT dot get the name. So happily you can execute this method. See, ma? I am from main method. So started execution. Main thread and child thread name. After name of the child thread after changing student. Name of the main thread after changing is called caviar. So both of them set name and then get name. You can also do this by using property also. You can do it. Or if you want, or what you can do, CT dot name is equal to happily you can write. Just now I shown you even in the class also. Have you remembered that? Here also you can do this place also. So empty dot name is equal to caviar also I can say. Like this also I can say. Or I can say like this also you can say. Here name is called what? Name is called one type of data. It's called a variable inside of the thread class. We will do. I hope that set name and get name is clear. So there I am writing description. These methods are used for setting, getting name of the thread, maybe main thread or child thread, whatever it is, and setting the name of the thread, setting the name of the thread and getting the name of the thread. These methods are used for getting the name of the thread and setting the name of the thread. I hope it is clear for you. So you can use name as a property also. Instead of writing set name, you can use just the name also, you can use it. So I will take this example. This is called a main program. And this part you can take it as an example. So code I am giving as well as explanation also I am giving. This is called one thing. Next, one more function is there. Very, very important function. What is that function? After that, next function is run function. Run function. This is called what? Set name and get name. Now I'm writing run function. Third one is called run function. Run function. Tell me, what is the purpose of run function? Yeah, tell me, ma, all of you. What is the purpose of run function? We already learned in the class. Pradeep, what is that question, ma? This type of question, interviewer asking or not? Mr. Pradeep got a very big doubt. So, which type of questions will not ask, ma, in the interview? Will you get any dream, ma? Pradeep. When I am explaining means you can understand. Pradeep is asking this question. I don't know why he is asking. Whether he is understanding and asking or not, I don't know. Or he felt that very easy, that's why he is asking or not, that he is asking. Will this type of questions will ask in the interview or not? Every question in the Python is important. Dear student, it is not an academic. This lesson is not important and then leaving, that kind of things. So Mr. Pradeep, can you come to the line, ma? So this type of things you don't ask, ma, because subject is subject. Subject is so important. Any question can come in the interview point of view. Okay, Pradeep, shall I move forward? Will you permit me? Yes. So will they ask this question or not? Suppose if I did not explain. Yes. Any corner it will come. Yes. Srikanth is saying any corner. Any corner. If I am an interviewer, I will ask each and every point of it. Even we should not expect that this is not asking, you leave it, that type of things. We should not have this type of things, ma. So don't have that type of things. So please move to the forward. Yeah, come on to the point. So run method. So first time I am seeing that question, Pradeep. So I got really little amazing. So what is that question is? Run function. What is this run function, Amma? Run function. What we do? It is a function. It is a function. What we do? Present in which class? Thread class. We are going to override this. With what logic? Logic executed by the thread. It is this method. This method must be overridden by the programmer by inheriting from where? Thread class. By inheriting from which class? Thread class. This method is used for defining logic of Java program, logic of Python program, which is executed by thread. Dharma Teja, what I'm daily uploading in the Google Drive, is it not material? Dharam Teja, okay. Material, sir. What daily I'm just sending in the Google Drive class? Executed by thread. Executed by child thread. So, we already did the type of example in the class. The type of example in the class we already done. So, I hope that method you already understood. So, that part is thread example 4, I think so. This part is an example for that. So, here, this line, I will write it here. This line, I'm writing. Example for that is getting from thread class, getting KVR, thread class, run method overriding with inheritance concept. And then start. Logic is executed by it. Is the run method is clear? Come on. Is run method is clear? Yes. Next, I'll go for next method. Next method, I will go for it. What is the next method I am going for? Fourth method I am going to enter. What is the fourth method? Join method, I will go for it. Join method. What is the purpose of join method? Child thread is executing. So main thread should not go out of it. Main thread want to decide whether it is actively available or not. That's why I will go for making the child thread to join. So the main thread will wait at line number 15 until child thread will come and join. So join function is used for making the currently executing child threads to join. Until that time, main thread will be available at that point of time only without executing further statements. Join function is used for joining the currently executing thread. Join function is used for making the currently executing thread to join. Making the currently executing thread to join. After joining, further statements will be executed by the main thread. So main thread role is what? That will be there. If I don't try to join, main thread will complete its execution. It is something like what? Institute is there. Morning, institute will open. There is a main thread will start. All the faculty subchilds will start. Subthreads will start. So they will be there until all faculties completed its execution. So they called faculty.join, faculty1.join, faculty2.join, 3.join, 4.join. All the faculties are joined by completing their classes. Then main thread will be closed. Like that. That is a join method. So join method I already used here. That I am writing here. This function is used for joining currently executing thread. Currently executing threads. Currently executing thread, whatever it is. Currently executing threads. Currently executing threads. This method is used for joining currently executing threads. Right. So until current threads are joining, I will write one more point also. Until current threads are joining, currently executing threads are joining. Currently executing threads are joining. Until joining. Currently executing threads are joining. Main thread will wait. Main thread will wait. Main thread will wait. That's it. Main thread will wait. That's it. This is called join method importance. So join method importance, join kind of thing is already available in this place itself. So setting and getting and actively participating, this type of things also there. Join method, if you want, I will take join method example also is available here. Join method is also available here. So here, join method purpose, I will write here. Join kind of statement. Here I will write it. Or if you feel, sir, it is a big method, sir, I don't want this much big method. A smaller example I want. Yes, smaller example I will give you. Smaller example I will give you. Not a problem. So here, not a problem. I will write institute started. Institute started. Office opened. Office opened. Opened by main thread. Main thread. Main thread. Then this you just remove it. Then join. Office closed. Office closed. Office closed. Closed I am writing. Just one small example. Office closed. When it is closing, after this is called what? Employee. This is called EMP. So employees started working. Employees started working. Employees started working. Started working. Yes, started working. Employees stopped working after some time. Stopped working. Some after working hours are over. Employees stopped working. Started working after some time. Stopped working. Then after that, I said join. That means all the employees completed their execution. Join method is the main important. Join method example. Join example. Just to say, done. Out of that, see, 5. Join example. Now see, line number 11. Yes, end of it. Yeah, show method. This is called EMP. EMP guys. Yeah, lot of changes. See, employee started working. Office opened by main method. Done. Right. Done. Here, before the start, you can say if you want. This one, you can start here only. Main program, this is. Main program. Main program. If you want to show main program, this is. Join also. You can see perfect message you can see from here. Office opened by main method. Employee started working. Last day, office closed. Because in middle of it, all of them are completed their stay, completed their working. So done. Office stopped working, office closed. That is a simple join method importance. Just a simple example of join. Wherever current thread want to make it to join with that, you can go for making it to wait. So instead of taking this bigger one, I'll take a shortcut. Yeah. This is called what? Join example. Join example dot py. Dot py. Fine. This is one example. Next, there is one more thing called is alive. There is a function called is alive. Dear student, see how it is alive. See, is alive means what? Is it executing or not executing? I just want to check it out. Once it is started, see, is alive example, I'm going to take it. After that execution, this will be the end of the function. It is going to complete it. See, let us coming to the is alive example. Alive dot py. Threading only, employee only, let it be. Started. Office opened by the main method. T1. Now I am taking one function. Print is main thread alive. Is main thread alive? It's a question mark. Comma. What is that function? What is that function? How do you get it? That current thread. I'm writing threading dot current thread returns thread dot is alive. Is alive. You can easily decide, ma. You can easily decide. Alive means what? Is it like a question mark method? Is alive means is it executing or not? That is an important. Right? Same thing. I will write. This is a main thread, ma. Main thread. Same thing. I will write here also. Here also I will write it. Is child thread. Is employee thread alive. Is employee thread alive. So in the context of this, I am writing threading dot current thread dot is alive. Threading dot current thread returns thread dot is alive. Here also threading dot current thread returns thread is alive. Just execute. Can you expect it? What will be the return type? What is the value giving? What is the value? Is alive. The name itself says is alive. True and false it is returning. Now in this case, is alive. Since main thread is executing, is alive. True or false? Is it printing true or false? Both the places returning true or false? Yes. Alive dot py. True or false? It is returning true happily. Py, I will say alive dot py. What happens? Is alive. Is alive. Is alive. Threading dot current thread. 1 minute. Thread object has no attribute called what? Is alive. Maybe this method is alive. One minute, ma. Threading, threading not is alive. Just we will check it out. As no attribute is alive. Okay, this I will check it once more. This I will check it once and I will let me know that. Okay, this is giving a small error. It's giving a small error. You don't worry about it. I will remember it and I will address this. So this is alive. Is alive. The next method is alive method is that I will let me check it once and I will let me know that. Yes, ma. This is not coming, ma. That only I am using. Is alive. Okay, is underscore alive only, is underscore alive, is underscore only that I written. Okay, threading dot current thread we will check once like this. Current threaded dot is alive. 1 minute I will do this like this. We will check it out once. Current thread dot. Okay, very good. Right, ma. Okay, Avinash, good, ma. So who said this? Harish. Right. So who said? Okay, look at ma. So is EMP thread alive? True. Is main thread alive? True. Main thread alive. Is thread alive? True. Is main thread alive? True. Stopped executing. Off is also closed. Now see, after that join. After the join, who is alive and who is that I want to see. Main thread alive after joining I want to see. And after ending also I want to see. After ending also, stop working this time. How many threads are active? Anyhow that will be false. Anyhow that will be false. T1 dot, here I will write, T1 dot is, I will write is child thread. Just we will check it out. Each child thread alive. So I will say T1 dot. Of course, it was completed already. There is no more. Here after that, you don't try to call it T1 dot. Just we will check it out. See, first it is true. Child thread and main thread. After that, because once a joint is over, that is no more. Is the child thread alive? Because it was joined and then sending it out. That is out of order. Completed now. Are you following me? Come on, guys. Are you understanding? Child thread. Who is the child thread object here? T1. T1 is the child thread object. That I am calling T1 dot is alive. T1 dot is alive. That is alive is called false here. False. Why? Because already it was joined, completed and joined. So here main thread is called what? Always it is true. Main thread is always true. It is alive. Here it is called what? True. It's a best example. Yes, very nice. There, I'll go to my title place. Is alive function, I will write it. It's a good example. So the next function is underscore alive. Is underscore alive. So this function returns true. This function returns true. Provided thread is under execution. Provided the thread is under execution. Thread is under execution. Thread is under execution. Mr. Ramarao, close your video. So this function returns true, provided thread is under execution. Otherwise it returns false. So you've seen virtually the good example. So that I will take it. He is alive. Fine. So coming to this example, this functions with the methods example I gave you. He is alive example I gave you. So this is called the functions which are present inside the threading module and the thread class. These are the very important thread module related information I said. Threading module name is threading. Under that, what are present and what are the things available. Now I will give you a small example. Open your notebook now. Open your notebook now. Write one small question. Question you write it. Write down the question amount. Write a Python program. Open it. Write a thread-based Python program. Write a thread-based Python program. Write a thread-based Python program which will display which will display 1 to 10 numbers, 1 to 10 numbers after each and every second, 1 to 10 numbers after each and every second, 1 to 10 numbers after each and every second, 1 to 10 numbers after each and every second, after each and every second. Dear students, from now onwards, should be careful enough. This is the logic. We can do this program normally. We can do this program normally. We can do this program with what also? We can do this program by using what also, ma? So let me save module name, threading module functions. Threading module functions I will write. Let me save it. Otherwise it will be going means problem. Threading module functions. Let me save once in the notes part. I'll save it. Yeah. So anything untitled? No. Fine. Giant example is done. Now tell me now. Come on fast. How many ways are there to do this now? How many ways are there to do this coding? Three ways I can code it. Any problem is there. That problem we can write using multithread. How many ways are there to develop this code? Are you there? How many ways are there to write this code? 3 ways are there. One is by using, let me close this stuff. Let us start others. Now I'm going to Python here. 3 ways are there. Once 5:30 reaches, once 5:35, I don't know what students will be getting. So slowly trying to go out. So it is their bad luck. We can't say anything else. Let us start with what I'm going to do. Come on. Underground they will go. Yeah, they will take their own cup of tea. They will take something else also, because students are having nowadays their own freedom, you know. So even when the BTech is over, they are not listening, even parent friends also, right? Avinash Mishra. Last time 15 days back only one test was over, Avinash Mishra. Last time only we got one got a written test also. Even I announced in the class also, now Avinash Mishra. Don't take that words, ma. 4 months onward, I did not get a single message about it. So don't have that type of thing. Already myself only I announced to you. Did I announce or not, students? Did I announce or not, ma, students? Bruce Lee announced. Then Avinash Mishra, how can you say like that, ma? Please, while you are using the words, sir, I did not get any message. If you are saying that, myself only, one day you are writing examination, that time I taken a questionnaire also in the class, right or not? I took one questionnaire or not? Last month only I took questionnaire also in the class continuously for 1.5 hours. I took a questions only. So how can you say full class only questions? So don't get that type of things. So it's not good. See, after everything is done, so now I did not get any message means it's not good, ma. It's not good. So please correct your sentence. Okay. Now, see, ma, whatever criteria is there, they are conducting now. Whatever the test is that was conducting to according to the criteria. You will also get the criteria who did not satisfy. So 20, 21 fresh students are there. For them, it is going to be available. So 18 students, 19 students, 20 students are waiting. Because of this pandemic situation, you don't know. That what, if you don't know, people are just roaming on the roads without having any subject. See, this pandemic situation, people are becoming some problem. See, at least at least what you are doing very perfect. So still we are bringing so many things, right? So don't have that type of things. Correct your sentence, Avinash Mishra. So let us coming to that example. Let me finish it off. So I will take this class. I will take number. I will take number generation is my class name. Number generation is my class name. First I will go for number generation. First thread. I will prefer first oops feature. There I will write def run method. Def run method self. I will write the logic. I will write the logic. What is the logic I am writing? What is the logic I am writing? Print. First I will accept the number. First I will accept the number. What is that? Importing threading module also from threading, import star. Yes. Now I will take one n int of every program which I taught multi-threading so far. The examples which I taught to you so far, with that you can take. You can write the logic inside of this. Any kind of code. We already shown you the one of the strongest approach for you. What is that? Threading based applications are very, very simple. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Because taking less execution time. Every program can be converted into thread based application. I shown you how to do it. Even now also I am doing the final thing. Input of enter a number. 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 So if n less than equal to 0, I am saying that print invalid input. Invalid input is invalid. Is invalid. I will say dot format. I will say that n. Else. If it is else, now I am going to do what? If it is else, now I am saying, writing here, for I in range of 1 comma n plus 1 print their value of I is equal to dot format of I said dot format of I. You can say I. Then time dot sleep of 2 seconds or 1 second. I will say 1 second. 1 second. Right. So coming to the point of it, else part is done. So I will say print of numbers within. I can say dot format of n. I am saying that. Print of this type of values. Import time also I will do it wait. Because I am only one person typing and speaking now. So please wait. So I can say this part. At the end of it also, for loop also I will end it. Let us import time also. Okay, done. Import time also done. Now I will go for the thread. How do you do the thread? Already you know that. Already we know main program. So what I do there? Create an object. ng is equal to number generation. Right? ng dot start. So Dharam Teja, ng means object, that is. Dharam Tej, ng means object. Dharam Tej, dt. Dharam Tej, dt dot. Dharam Tej dot start. Yes, sir. Now Dharam Tej understand that. Now let us go for Right here, let's say number generation dot py. Number generation dot py. Take this, come out of this. Py number generation dot py. Enter a number. Right, 10. So the numbers are coming one after the other. Numbers are coming one after the other. Right? The numbers are coming like this. You can show the same approach in different way also. This approach, this is generating the numbers. Same approach, you can do like different way also. What is the different way? Same thing. Let me take. This is one approach. Let me take the another. This is called one approach. Any Python program you take it. This is one approach of writing. Second approach, number generation. This is called one. So or two, whatever it is, two. So there I will take. Here I don't write thread. Inheritance, no, I don't write. Here I will take generate. Generate I will take. Same thing. Nothing I am doing. Create that object. Now you create something like t is equal to thread of target is equal to tell me, anybody can tell? Can anybody can tell the target now? Can anybody can tell the target? Shravanti, take care, ma, take care. dt dot generate. There is a lot of difference. dt dot generate, not just generate, because we are taking inside the class. Inside the class method is there. dt dot generate, dt dot start. We are saying dt dot start. Okay, dt dot start. We are going to say dt dot start. Now you execute this also. You execute. So save it. See that also done. Now you see number generated 2.5. So number generation object has no attribute start. Number generation dt dot start. Okay, not dt ma, t dot start. See ma, t dot start. T dot start, not dt dot start. T dot start. Right. See ma, Sravanti. Here you see ma, import how I did. Import how I did ma. Forgetting, I think so, modules. Sravanti, first time I am seeing that you have done wrong things. So many days onwards you are answering correct, but today you did wrong. See, from there I did what? Different. Import threading I did. Here from threading import star. Yes, importing everything. So now it is asking, enter the number. 5 numbers I am getting. 5 numbers it is got it. Okay, ma, right. So 5 numbers I got it. This is with the object oriented approach. Same thing, we can go without these classes and all. You can take the same thing without classes and all. Normal functional programming you can take it. Functional programming you can take it. No class, nothing. No class, nothing. I will take everything def. So I will take everything def, done like this. What is that? Now I am going to take everything like this. Now I am taking everything like this. So print statement, everything like this. So take care about that. Here I will take nothing. Here I will write what? Target is equal to what? Target is equal to, come on, what is this? dt dot not necessarily, just generate I will take it. Just generate I will take it. Only generate. Are you getting my point? Start. Execute this part. 3 dot. This is called 3 dot. So execute this part. Just I want to show you the numbers one by one. That is only the main intention here. So same thing like what 7 you enter. 7 values will be shown. 7 values will be shown. So like this we are going to done. So this is the way you can take any example, any problem you take it, that we can do happily like this. Happily you can take like this. So last and final example, if you want to see with this approach only, if you want, I will show you one small example. Multiplication table I will show you. small example multiplication. Wherever you want thread-based application, straightly forward these three approaches. Lot of examples are done on this because number and MUL table I will take it. MUL table, MUL table, MUL table. There I will take multiplication table for MUL table for, normally we did MUL table for that number. What I am going to see here, I am going to write into is equal to, like this I said, format of n comma I comma n comma I, n into I am writing n into I, n value and then I value, like that. If you want to sleep, you can take sleep, otherwise not necessary. So if you want to take 0.5, just for some thrill will be there. Some time later, entry by entry, it will go on coming. So here I will write generate target is equal to what is the function name? MUL table start. So I will take MUL table dot py. So I'm going to enter into this level. So py, I will say MUL table dot py, required one self. Where is it? So not necessary, na? Self is not necessary. Right? It is only the function name. Say out of that, enter a number. I'll take 9. 9 into 1, 9 into 2, 9 into 3. Like that, it is going to come the values. Like this, values are coming. So whatever you enter, something like 19. 19th table is coming. So 19th table is coming. Something is done mistake there. It is less than or equal to n you have written. I said 11 I will take. 11 I will take, ma. So 11 I will take. That is a better. 19th table I will take. 19 into 10 only. Yes, ma. Srikant, I adjusted it. Yeah. Karthik is asking 2417. 2417. What is that happiness, ma? For that, what is the happiness? So you want to check it out, huh? Okay. So if I enter any wrong number, -4, invalid input, 0, invalid input. So I hope that you got what multi-thread, normal program and multi-threading programs, if you observe it. Bruce Lee. Okay, let it be. So finally, right. Okay. So finally, I hope that you are understanding how to write the threading applications. Dear students, are you understanding threading applications? With the threading, before that, whatever applications we have written in Python without threading, all of them are comes under what? All of them are comes under what applications? All of them are comes under what applications? Process-based applications. How many threads are there in that? One thread only. Now here we are able to create multiple threads in your application. If there are 4 or 5 operations are there, for 4 or 5 operations to execute each operation, I will create 4 or 5 threads and I will start all of them, which will take very much less time or not. Cubes, squares, I uploaded some examples for you. So multi-threading based applications will take always less execution time. Okay. So tomorrow class, I will go for what? NumPy and Pandas I will introduce. Okay, na? Right. That is the last topic. Don't miss the class. Right. Thank you. Good day. And today evening 8 o'clock, new batch is there.